Welcome to the weekend edition of the King Mo Show. Mason Rudolph jersey, get him to like. Okay, so last weekend, on Friday, we work a half day, so made plans with some friends to go to Tony and Pete's because they had a Peperoncini Martini, and I really wanted to try that because it sounds really good. I like a dirty martini. I like pepperoncinis. Sounds like going to be a great thing. Tony and Pete's, great restaurant in Dayton, but it's small. It doesn't have much seating. We went there, left to go there around 1 o'clock because I'm thinking it'd be past the rush. But when we got there were no seats available. So my friend Kurt and we went next door to Jollity and we got some burgers. And I was talking about the whole reason why I planned this meeting was so I can get that. And he said, hey, they used to have them pre-packaged. And I was like, what? Pre-packaged? He's like, yeah, when you walk in, they have these coolers with all kinds of cool food and stuff, and they would have some there. So after we finished, we walked over, and I looked in the coolers, and I found it. So I was pretty happy. Tony and Pete's, Peperoncini Martini, Tanqueray London Dry Gin, Dry Vermouth, Honey, and Pepperoncini Brine. I was really excited. So I was like, okay, I'm going to grab two of them, so I can do one for an episode and I can have one. So I went there and the lady at the register was trying to ring it up and she was having some problems and she rang it up and it was $15. And she hit another button and it went to $30. I was like, wait, what? They're $15 a piece? And she said, yeah. And I'm going to put one back. And for me, that took a lot of nerve and courage to go put one back. Because one time when I was buying a beer, I thought I was buying, like a $2 or $3 beer and it ended up being $16 and I was too embarrassed to return it. But this time I'm like, I'm going to return it. I have no problem paying $15 for a craft cocktail someone's made for me, but I'm a little apprehensive about a prepackaged one paying that much for me. I could be totally wrong with that, but that was my theory. So we're going to crack this open, and Kurt did give me a lot of grief about, you could just make it at home. It's only 2 ingredients. I was like, no, dry vermouth, honey. I was like, I got no honey. And he said, yeah, you don't have one. Anyways, so we're going to crack this open. I'm going to put it into my martini glass. Oh, wow. Yep, you could smell the alcohol. Maybe it was worth this because I feel like maybe this should have been, maybe this was 2 drinks. Sorry, I'm smelling it. I wasn't just showing you the top of my head for no reason. So I have my Pepperoncini Martini. I'm a fan. I always have pepperoncinis. It's amazing. I can't figure out which way a camera works. Marzetti's, pepperoncinis. I don't have any whole ones. Otherwise, I would put it on a toothpick and go from there. But cheers. Okay, it's definitely strong. I don't think I like the honey. That was the twist to it, that it's not just the brine, so it's sweet and salty. Yeah, I don't think I like the honey. And I'm really glad that I did not have this cocktail while I was there, because that's one of the things that we talked about maybe doing. And I think that I would not have been able to drive after that, because this is going to knock me for a loop. Anyways, I got a little piece of my pepperoncini, bright vinegary. Yeah, that's a miss for me. But on the bright side, it's clear. So if I spill on me, I'm not going to get a yellow stain like that. I'll probably try to just make one on my own and see how that goes. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. Get Mason Rudolph to subscribe. Have a great weekend.